is going on, you guys? Today you are tuning in with Hidden Talents. This is our 5th episode of our Hidden Talent search around JSU. Catch us on air from 5 to 7 every Monday evening to get the latest talents from your own peers on JSU's campus. Make sure to tell your friends, professors, and your advisors. Hosted by yours truly,
Trudell Odom,
and Tierra Thatch. The purpose of this podcast is to bring light to some of the hidden talents across campus, such as poetry, narrative writing, and painting.
Throughout this semester, we will be bringing and showcasing many students across this campus and give them a chance and a platform to do what they do best. This podcast is sponsored by the greatest fraternity in the land, the Zaza Chapter Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. On this episode, we have
Kenche Brown.
Kenche Brown. Okay, Kenche. So we're finna go ahead and kick it off. Just tell us a little brief description about you.
I'm a sophomore, born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama.
334.
Yes, sir. Strap the gun. That's from my old days. Can't bring back them too much.
I feel it.
I'm a finance major. I'm by 2 years from graduating. And yeah, that's about it.
Why did you choose finance?
Honestly, it's just something to make money.
Like, do you take a lot of like math classes and stuff?
I take a couple of them. It's not like a lot
accounting?
Yeah, it's more accounting classes.
Okay, got you.
I think the farthest math I have to go is like the second level of stats.
Second level stats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So on this show, we like to play a game called Thinking Outside the Box. But, before we get to Thinking Outside the Box, we want to go ahead and you guys know it's October and it's Breast Cancer Month. So.
That's right. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So for those of y'all out there that might not know what it is, it's a cancer that forms in the cells of the breast. They do have a lot of tests out here, diagnostic tests, mammograms, monitoring tests after one person is diagnosed from it. Statistics for 2019 showed that 286,000 new cases just came out of women being diagnosed. And of all those cases, only 62,930 of them are first stage, which is carcinoma, CIS. And then 1/8 of those will probably more than likely die. But that's honestly, it's not a lot of people. But to all those out there that are survivors of breast cancer, I salute to you. Because it's a lot that they go through. All the chemo and stuff. Man, this stuff is crazy.
I feel like, do you have any family members that has...
Actually, no, I don't.
You don't? I can't think of none off the head. Do you have any?
Yeah, my grandmother.
Your grandmother? How did that impact you?
I didn't even know about it. She didn't tell me until like after she went through the surgery and treatment and everything. And I just found out one day she came home and I just saw the scars.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, they didn't even tell me about it.
How did it make you feel though?
I was just shook that something like this was happening. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then I was just wondering, she went through all this and kept a straight face to me without letting me know anything.
Yeah.
Hey, it be like that sometimes though.
Yeah, it do. It honestly do. So, you guys, we're going to go ahead and move into Thinking Outside the Box. So, our topic today is talking about the Amber Guyger case and, how she get 10 years. It's really kind of, I don't know. After reading the story, it's a weird case. I feel like she should have got way more than 10 years.
Yeah, let's do a little background though. Amber Guyger is from Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
She served on the police force. She's a veteran, 4-year veteran. And story is, she was off duty on her way back to her apartment.
Remember, but she was working overtime now.
Yeah, she was working overtime. And stories told that she went up to the wrong room and thought it was hers, and shot somebody.
Yeah. Well, when I was reading, it said she seen a shadow in the room. But remember this, and when I was reading it, it said her door did not have a doormat. This door had a red doormat in front of it while the door was cracked. She's had a long day now.
Yeah.
She had a long day from the force, but she was 16. So it's like, you had a long day from the force, you also 16. It's like, where's your mind at this time?
But think about it, what I also read is that Guyger's room, or like her apartment, is like one below hers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how'd you get that confused?
Dang, why? I know
like,
in my head, I would have been like, I'm walking up too many flights of stairs.
Bro, that's how I be
wrong.
at Fitz. Like,
Yeah.
man, I got one more to go. End up on the wrong floor or something. But
when the Texas Rangers first got there, they already had hit her with manslaughter.
Yeah.
Which
that's very
manslaughter is what, like 5 to 20 years, but murder is like 5 to 99 years. So it's like when they had the case, they had a conviction. Well, they had it switch. They had a debate on was it manslaughter or was it murder.
Yeah.
And I think what it wound up being murder. I think it was.
Yep.
Murder. So it's like, what do you think about it, Kendrick?
It's really, like you said, it's really weird because your room is a whole floor below it. There's different things you should notice going in. You're a trained officer. You're supposed to know, okay, this is a deadly weapon. I'm supposed to be careful with this anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be freelance just shooting anything I see. So to go into someone else's home and shoot them in their own living room, it's just kind of, that's something that should never happen.
And I know she fired off 2 shots. She called the police. She tried to give him CPR or whatever, do her little thing. They sent her to the hospital. That's where he died at. But they also said in her text message she had said racist things in her text message. She said racist things about a dog, about not doing the Martin Luther King parade. So it's like all this play out, and then she also had racist posts and stuff on there too.
See, I was reading, and the victim was Botham Jean, and his mom Allison was like, could it be about race, black and white thing? Because Jean, he is black, and the officer was white.
Yeah.
So like, that's crazy.
From what I've seen and just read up on, is like I don't think it was as much as a race thing, but I feel like she could have had intentions.
Yeah.
And
almost
thinking
definitely.
and premeditated of not just him, but just anybody in general.
Yeah, in general.
If that ever came up, and I guess time came up, she didn't know anybody. She thought it was her room, somebody was in there, and it wound up being this, and now it looks as it was kind of a race thing. But also what I liked was with the guy, the victim brother, he apologized and said he forgive her and that you should find Christ, which I felt that was very, godly said. Like, to have that much heart, to have that much,
to have that much faith
just to go up to her and just ask the judge, can you give her a hug and ask her for forgiveness, stuff like that. I felt that most definitely. But as in me doing it most definitely took a lot out of me just to say if one of my family members was killed or something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I know me and my friends were talking in class earlier today, and he told me about that, and I was like, I don't think I would have the nerve or like the stability just to go over there and speak to her, be in her presence.
Yeah.
Because I'd be so caught up in the moment, like, you just killed my family member.
Yeah.
I couldn't withhold it.
But he also was like I think he was a finance. He was a finance major in college, and he had a bright future for him. That was his mother was saying and stuff. It was like that was a whole big outburst when that did go down last year around September or something. So I'm happy the case closed. The mother was happy that Gaga got what she deserved to sit on and think and reflect it. But I still also think she should have got at least 25 to life. Most definitely.
Oh, yes, most definitely. She got off a little easy.
Yeah.
Just probably because she was a 4-year veteran, but hey, you never know.
Yeah.
It's whatever the jury thinks.
It is what it is, though.
All right, what is up, you guys? This is your girl, Tierra Thatch.
And your boy, Chordell Odom.
All right, we just got done talking about the Amber Geiger case. And we were talking about how we are happy that she has her sentences served and she is doing her time. And then also about Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
Saluting all to those that are survivors. And if you have a family member out there that has recently passed or that did have breast cancer, God bless y'all.
Yes, most definitely. But make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at JSU_Hidden Talents, and also subscribe on YouTube at Hidden Talents. So also, we got another topic for y'all. And the topic is when your kids do good things or getting trophies, or do we give out children too many trophies, or do we give too many trophies to children?
I think personally, we do.
And why is that?
Because if we give them too much, they're not going to know how to grow on their own. Let's say
Let me rephrase that.
No.
As a child, I can't say because I don't have any kids, so you know I had to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But by me growing up, I most definitely had to work for everything I had. It's according to what household you in. So I feel like some people's household, I feel like it is a good thing for some people because not everybody gets what other people have because everybody have their own canvas that they paint from their childhood and they're still painting to this day. So that being said, it's like for me, if I didn't have my come home with good grades, I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting some took on. I'm getting a whooping to a certain age. I just got my phone took, and that hurt you in the long run because you just sitting around the house.
I'm telling, bro, not having your phone. Oh my goodness, not having your phone on you. Nowadays, since we're older, it's like I don't need it. Like I'm not even gonna whoop you. I'm gonna take your phone. I'm gonna take your keys. What you doing here? Staring at the wall. That's it.
You feel me? So it's like everything I did, even my car. I had an old beat up 1996 Jeep Cherokee 5.0 speed. I remember that
5.0 speed.
He used to put me down everywhere I go. My grandma told me, "Oh, if you want a new car, you have to go work for it." So my butt got up each morning and went and worked for what I got. So I mean, like, I can see like having too much trophies it differs in each household. Cause some people, you might have like, okay, if you come home with good grades, I'll give you an award. But you don't get other awards and other things you do. So just getting that is a big accomplishment for certain people.
Yeah, so, I feel what you're saying because everybody got their own certain thing.
Yeah, most definitely. But how do you feel about it?
I feel like if you're like an upper class person, like wealthy in society, your children should not receive that much because you're just giving it to them. They're not learning how to like be self-dependent on their own and go work. Yeah. But like for middle class and lower class people, go ahead by all means. Let your child know that they're worth it. Yeah. That if you work hard enough, in the long run, you're gonna be successful. You're gonna be able to get all the things you want in life.
Yeah, I feel it. Most definitely. How you feel, Keandre?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with positive reinforcement for children, but at some point you should know this is what I have to do on my own. I can't do it expecting to get something from it. This is just something I need to do anyway. Yeah. Like this is something.
That's where growth comes. That's where you start maturing and you grow up. Be like, well, I need to stop doing this. I just need to grow on my own. This is me. This is my time to let me develop to the man or the woman that I'm going to be in the future and today. So.
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all ever had that one person in y'all high school that was like the most arrogant and cocky person? Because like,
of course.
They're like, oh, yeah, I got that already. I already got that.
Definitely. But it's either they was getting it for good reasons or they're getting it for bad reasons. You can't. I mean, some get it for good, some get it for bad. But still, I mean, we still must have had that cockiness to them. But some people also did it because they ain't have nothing, you know.
Yeah,
they really ain't have nothing. It's growing up, so it's like, dang, they finally getting it. I can be a little cocky with it. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you on that. They ain't even gonna hate on you.
You can't.
I mean, technically I can, but we not gonna go there.
She can't hate. She most definitely can't. So you know, we gonna move in, and we just gonna go ahead and just dive off into this. So you know, tell us.
Tell us why you came to JSU.
Yeah. Why did you come? Because you never did tell us that earlier. So why did you come to JSU?
I came to JSU. It was a really late decision because originally I planned to go to Auburn.
Yeah.
But the School of Business was full.
War Eagle.
Yes, ma'am. But the School of Business was too full, so they couldn't accept me. So I ended up realizing, okay, a couple of my friends going here. This someplace. It's not too big, not too small. It's something in between. I know a few people, but I can still get away from home. Maybe this could be a good fit. And then they ended up giving me a scholarship, so then that just topped it off.
Yeah, I feel that. That's good. So do you like it around here?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
You do? Well, what is your favorite thing around here?
The gym, the rate.
The gym, why you say that?
Everybody say that.
I know. Everybody do say that. It's alright. Man, not everybody like to eat 24/7 like you.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Hold on. No. You said last time, you said it was the library because you're a studious person, right?
No, I said the rate. That wasn't me.
Oh, okay. I thought it was you, you know. I forgot you smart and all, you know.
I try. I mean, don't give me all that.
Why is the rate though? You like the hoop?
I like the hoop, and I just started working out again.
Working out? You love the gym? What you feel about it? So was you here last year for the beginning of you was here in the fall last year, so you got to see the last year.
Yeah.
How you feel about both gyms?
It's a big difference. Way like, not even just the courts and working out. It's the environment is different. There's way more people in there now because everybody wants to experience the new stuff.
Yeah.
So now you can go in there. You can socialize with everyone. That was always something to do, even if you don't like hooping or working out. You can lounge around. Everybody goes in there to do their homework.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they really do.
I feel it. So, with the new weight room, do you like that one better than the old one?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. I
Y'all
can't.
gotta have to describe this to me. What does the old one look like?
The old one, I feel like the old one more spacious, honestly. Like, weights too close for me. It's like, I guess in the old one, not too many people was going in there. Just, okay, we got a new gym now. I'm gonna go.
It wasn't hot enough for you though, man. It wasn't hot enough for you.
But that's the thing. It's like you in the weight room. You gonna sweat regardless. So what do you got to do with it?
I was dying enough.
I used to love. I liked the old weight room better though. It was like.
And where's
the weights? It was more. I feel like it was more weights like to use in there and everything. Where it was located.
Yeah.
Right there. What's the right next to TMB? Stevenson.
Stevenson.
That was the old weight room. People still got classes and stuff in there, but that was the old
Got you.
Yeah. So do you got any siblings in the team?
I have 3 brothers and 1 sister.
How do they look up to you? How do you play that big brother? Are you the big
youngest.
brother? Or what?
I'm the youngest.
You the youngest? Dang, so you the baby.
Yeah.
You was the one to get spoiled a lot.
I didn't live with them, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I live with my grandparents.
Okay, so as you growing up, how did you look up to them and stuff?
I looked up to my oldest brother before he started doing some other stuff. I don't know what he on now.
Yeah.
But he was always like, he ran for mayor. He was doing a lot of big stuff. And then I started realizing he started getting into some other stuff. He started separating for the family. I was like, wow, he's changed a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Did that make a big impact on you?
Absolutely.
How did it change you? Did it change you for the better or the worse?
I say the better.
The better?
Because it was letting me know, okay, I'm doing stuff, but I don't want to let it get to my head.
Yes.
He let it get to his. He's out here doing God knows what and barely communicates with us at all. My mom, she hates it. Our brother and sister, they don't even associate with him. I don't either, or at least I try not to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you said you lived with your grandparents. What was it like living with them?
Just, I guess it was like for everybody else. I never knew anything different. So,
you didn't? So like, was your grandparents old school?
A little bit.
A little bit. So they were more in the modern era grandparents, or like was they like back in back in the days?
It was kind of in between because some days I live with my great grandmother and the other I live with my grandma and my granddad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I know when I'm with my great grandma, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Because I'm the baby.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no dad that'll
Oh
tell me
yeah,
otherwise.
you the spoiled one. Yeah,
See, when I go over to my grandmother's house, I know my granddad ain't no sleeping in. Get up and come help me in the yard. Do something.
Yo, you gotta get up and go out there and work.
Do something.
Really?
Yeah, that old school mentality. Yo, I know they still listen to that blues and stuff like that.
If it was 10 on Saturday, I was still in the bed. Hey man, get up, do something.
I
don't care what you do something.
Yeah. So what exactly you gonna do with your finance major?
I plan on being a financial advisor.
Financial advisor. Okay, so where you wanna move to live?
Right now, I don't have a plan right now, but hopefully either Florida or Massachusetts.
Florida. Ooh, why Massachusetts?
Why Florida?
Florida is just a kind of big industry down there. Cause Massachusetts is big too. It's not quite as big, but it's just something different, pretty much.
You like the cold?
Yeah.
I was like, you can't wait to.
So why don't you go to like North Dakota or Montana?
Not as big of a market.
That's just like film industry.
True, yeah.
Film industry. Well, for me, I'm in broadcast communication. I'm minor in film and entertainment technology, so I'm looking into all that. But the film industry, you got Hollywood. Now it's Atlanta now.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta is like
that's
the
so
next
true.
Hollywood. Especially for a lot of blacks is really big.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just learned today that right down the street from me, Mobile, is kind of a little big, which I kind of knew they had a lot of filming, but I didn't think it was as big as much filming down there as it really is. So yeah, I see what you're saying. Like you want to go where you actually can make somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it get cold up there now.
I know. I'm ready for it.
You ready for it? Also, you used to it snowing now.
Nah, I ain't saying I'm used
You
to
ever been
it.
to a snowstorm up here?
Up here, no.
Yeah.
The closest thing I did was a little storm in Montgomery, and it wasn't hitting on nothing like it probably was.
Have you ever been to snowstorm?
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm talking about up here.
Oh no.
See,
no.
My freshman year was the best year for that. I know we missed about a week of school. Then also like we had really that snow was so thick. Like we had at least like 4 inches of snow. Like people had a whole.
Was it like snow
fight.
where you could like make snowman?
Yes.
Snowman.
You can make. Bro, I literally like people. We used to my first year. People riding around just. People make snowmans. When they get done making, they'll go. Somebody ride around the car and just bust it back down. Like, we had that much snow. Like, it was so much snow. I know it was literally the week going into Christmas. And we had finals exams. Like, school was getting canceled and everything. Like, people were staying in. Like, people couldn't get on the road because the water was ice. Yeah, it was bad. Like, it was a lot of snow.
So let me ask you, was the TMB open on the weekends?
I don't think so. I think Calf probably was open, but I don't think TMB was open. I think they closed like down a lot of stuff though. Yeah, but
Gotcha.
yeah, that was a fun experience though. Hopefully we experience that this year though. Y'all will get y'all first experience.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but like the weather switched up on us recently.
It most definitely
Real
have.
bad.
Because I know
I've been seeing a lot of people get sick too.
Saturday preview day. Yeah, preview day. Shout out to all the kids that came down here and your parents. But Saturday morning, it was nice. The sun was out. The wind was blowing really good.
Yeah.
Right before tailgate,
It's just
dark clouds.
It's just storming,
rain.
lightning.
I'm just like looking out my window. Oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere for a good minute. That's okay, I guess.
And I was like, out of all weekends, they want to rain this weekend. Like, what was up with that? That was
I'm
crazy.
telling you.
That was really crazy. But I'm happy JSU got the W. I'm happy. They
Yeah,
got the
shout
W.
out to JSU football
They
team and
need
your
that
coaches.
for a bounce back. They need that for a bounce back after the week before.
Oh, and to the band.
Oh yeah. The band did a great job.
JSU versus TSU.
TSU, Tennessee State. For y'all that didn't know, Tennessee
Yeah.
State University. Yes, most definitely. Homecoming is this week, isn't it?
Yes, homecoming is the week of the 19th. So whatever week that is.
The 19th. So
Mhm.
it's not this week.
No, that's next week.
That's
No.
this week. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got a short week next week because we got fall break coming up.
Yep,
So for
that's
y'all that
right.
didn't know, fall break is coming up.
What is going on, you guys? We are just now tuning in once again. This is your girl Tierra Thatch.
And your boy Troy Odom.
And today here we have with us is Kentrey Brown. He is from Montgomery, Alabama. And now he's fixing to get into his poetry.
Alright. The name of this poem is Old Clementine. There's only one girl in mind who can make this little heart of mine skip a beat in time. Let's just call her Clementine. Clementine's beauty knows no rival. Her entrance is that of an angel's arrival. I adore her as if she were my idol. Gazing into her eyes puts my own mind in a spiral. Oh my dear, what I would do to be your true love's first kiss. What I would do to hear that it is me that you miss. What I would do for my presence to bring you bliss. If only I had memories with Clementine that I could reminisce. If only Clementine was mine and mine alone, but Clementine's heart beats to another tone. And to know this is a pain worse than shattered bones, and worse to be pelted with jagged stones. If I cannot have her, then no one can, for I am not strong enough to see her with another man. Someone must be buried in the sand, and the deed must be done by my hand. But whose life will it be and when? For to hurt Clementine would be my ultimate sin. I could not live my life knowing I have brought my love's life to an abrupt end. So where am I to start? For to murder her lover would surely break her heart. And while ending his life may seem easy and smart, the guilt will surely tear my own mind apart. There is only one option left, for I cannot witness my one true love's death. No, this is not a love letter, but this is the story of my death. Goodbye, my dear sweet Clementine.
Okay, I just want to say
That was
this sounds like, yes, this sounds like a poem that a teacher would give me in high school and say, analyze it, and I wouldn't be able to do any of that at all. I know I probably said that 10,000 times on this show already,
Most definitely.
but
I know that.
this is the one.
Yeah, this is most definitely the one. So you give us a rundown for the whole poem.
Like, what was you thinking writing this?
Really, I was like reading Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
And
Love him.
I can't remember exactly which writing it was, but I thought about it, that was a love story kind of, and it just popped in my head. I want to try to do something along those lines because he's one of my favorites, him and Langston Hughes. So I wanted to try to do something along those lines, but put my own twist on it.
Yeah.
And that's just how that came about.
So was you thinking about a girl at this time point?
I was and I wasn't. It wasn't.
What's her name? Clementine?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was like you just had a girl and you chose
sure.
you, like whatever you like about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the name just came. The name actually just came from a video game.
A video
Okay.
game. Okay.
So what was the video game?
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Then the person is a character on the name Clementine.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did at the end? How did he kill himself? What was he like? Was he broken of a heartbreak or?
No, he was actually like he legitimately killed himself. That was the ending to it, but it just brought about because I can't go on. If I can't have her,
Nobody
I can't
can.
Can't nobody have me either.
Yeah, I feel it. So that's how you think in real life? If you can't have it, nobody can?
Nah, I ain't that crazy.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right, ladies, tune in now.
So, with your poetry, I heard you say you like Langston Hughes and Edgar Allan Poe. Do you have any other favorite poet?
Poets? No, those are the two that I read the most, pretty much. I don't.
So
Other stuff I might read.
Yeah.
But if I'm focusing on someone to read, then it's those two.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite poetry out of those?
Probably what's it called? The theme for English B was Langston Hughes.
Yeah.
And Edgar Allan Poe's would be Telltale Heart.
Telltale Heart. Can you give us a rundown if you can remember how that went?
Telltale Heart was basically a young man worked for the older man, and it was something about his eye that made him nervous. He like tore his heart apart, and it drove him crazy, and he couldn't do it anymore. So eventually, he murdered the man and hid his body under the floorboards. And the police came under investigation of the house because they were wondering where the old man was, and the guy couldn't take the guilt of it. So he ended up because he thought that they already knew, and that they were just leading him on to see if they could get him to confess. So he couldn't take the guilt, and he eventually just said, "Yeah, I killed him. His body's buried under the floor. Here, look." So it's a telltale heart. A heart told on you.
Yeah.
He couldn't take it in his heart, so ended up letting it out physically.
Yeah, I feel it. So when you was writing it, how long did it take you to write?
About just an hour or two.
Hour or two.
Maybe
No
3.
writer's block or nothing?
If I have writer's block, I have to step away. I can't. If I write a poem, it's probably been wrote just that day. I can't step away from it and come back normally.
You can't.
Okay.
So it's like it's just a straight flow.
Yeah.
So do you just take breaks in between?
Yeah, I can take a break, but I can't go away from it for like a week and then try to come back to it.
Why is that though?
It's just something about that. As a writer, it's just something about that moment when you have that thought in your head that this is your inspiration. This is what you have to put that pen to paper right then and there.
Yeah.
And then for me personally, writing is my outlet. I hate speaking about like emotions and everything.
Yeah.
So writing is how I get that out. So when I'm writing, 9 times out of 10, it's something that this has been on my mind for a minute anyway.
Yeah.
So I have to get it out.
So
Okay.
you can say you a shy person.
I'm not shy. It's just
Quiet.
I'm not even quiet. I'm nowhere near that actually. I just can't do it. I physically can't do it.
Have you worked on trying to?
Yeah, I tried.
So this is like your go-to. So this is a hobby for you.
Mhm.
Writing is a hobby. So,
Yeah, this is something I do a lot.
So you always been good at narrative essays too.
I guess so. I'm not gonna say that. It's just something I do. I don't know about if I've always been good at essays or anything.
Yeah.
But I do writing. Like writing papers have always come easy. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay, so at what age did you realize writing was it for you? Writing was your outlet.
That was actually my senior year of high school after a breakup.
Oh wow. Not after a breakup. Oh no.
You had to write it all on
got
paper.
you to write
Yeah,
it.
that's because I started it just to do it for fun,
Mm-hmm.
and then it became that little outlet. But then after the breakup, because I was trying to get her back.
What'd you write about?
What was the first thing I wrote about?
Yeah, what was it?
What was it?
The first thing was just
A little letter.
no. It was the first thing wasn't for her.
Yeah.
It was a poem about racism because I wrote it for a school assignment, and then I wrote something just to write it because I didn't really feel like doing the assignment. Then I saw everybody else, so I was like, wow, this is sloppy, this is terrible compared to theirs. So I came back the next day with it, and I was like, okay, I'm decent at this. I could go somewhere with it.
Mhm.
But then when it came to the girl, it was like, wow, I don't know what to say to her. I really gotta get something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turned into this big, long paragraph. And it just kind of started rhyming and turned into a poem.
I feel it. So did you get her back after that?
No.
You did?
No.
You hurt?
Nah. Oh, yeah, I was told up.
Toe
I
up?
was told
Toe
How
up.
long you
up.
toe up for?
A good couple months.
Okay.
Cause it was something. It was like deep.
Yeah, deep. I feel it. Most definitely. I feel it.
So, think 5 years to the future, and you're in your career right now. Would you continue to write?
Absolutely.
What would you write about?
I have no idea. They have to come when it comes. I don't know what the next thing I'm gonna write about.
Okay. Do you
How often do you write?
Normally it's just if I'm like staying up late at night, it'll be something that's on my mind that I'll get it out.
Yeah.
I haven't finished one in about a month, I'd say. The last time I finished one was around the first 2 weeks of school, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a while.
What was you gonna ask?
That's a good question. I lost my train of thought when he started talking.
Oh, you
I was
did?
like, dang.
So
Yikes.
like, can you see yourself doing more poetry slams? You know, instead of just getting out there in front of people and saying your poetry.
Yeah, I could.
You could.
Yeah, this is
You
the
feel like
first time I've spoken like
Yeah.
out about it, but I've been to like poetry contests and stuff.
Would you, if we had an open mic night, would you do it?
Yeah,
Okay. So,
Okay.
all right. Was you nervous?
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Shook off by now. Then
Yeah, I'm good now.
So you feel good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good.
I feel it. So how your grades looking though?
I'm not sure my GPA. I'm an AD student though.
Maybe still. I feel it. I
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Definitely. So what do you like most about doing your poetry?
I just like that it's, like I said, it's an outlet. So that's what I really like most about it. That it's something that I can get stuff off my chest with.
Yeah.
And then showing other people, a lot of times, it makes them feel like maybe I can relate to this, or maybe I'm not alone and somebody else feels this way.
Do you share your poetry among your friends and stuff
Yes, all the time.
all the time? When was the first time you did that? 'Cause I know you was like, hey guys, yeah, I know y'all can see this. Was you feeling like some type of way? You know how they was gonna react to it or what?
I didn't really care how they reacted because it
Yeah.
was just something. It wasn't meant for them anyway. It was just something for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see that people were interested in it.
And support system.
Yeah.
It was a great support system.
Mm-hmm.
You ever show your siblings? Anybody in your family?
I just started showing my parents like right before I came to school.
What they think about it?
They were happy. They weren't. They thought some of the stuff was dark because of the
Mhm.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's just a story. It's just something, a storyline to keep going. But they were happy that it was something that I was passionate about.
Okay.
Okay. If you could choose one person that has had an impact on your writing career, who would it be?
My writing career,
Mhm.
that's a tough one.
I really think it's the girl because she really changed it. She
I
changed
think
it and made you to who you are today in your writing part. Of the
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give her all the credit now.
Nah,
Yeah,
I can't.
can't.
I guess you could say that though.
Yeah. Well, definitely. So, where do you have a favorite poem that out of yours that you just like reading every day?
That's really hard, cause like
You have multiple.
I have a lot, and they're like, you know how a mom has the kids and you can't pick a favorite. So
Yeah.
like, I have like 80 poems written, man.
80?
Something
80?
along those lines. So
So
it was hard
you
picking
right.
one for this.
Yeah.
I can barely write
I feel
one.
Like,
but
I have to ask other people, hey, which one should I do for this?
Yeah.
Cause it's hard to pick.
So
between them.
definitely, it was a dope poem though. Like I was like, whoa, it sound like really something I would read in literature.
I'm telling you, because the way you wrote it out, like I
You
could
worded
picture it in my
Yeah.
head. Like I could picture all of this stuff happening
Yeah.
now that I'm in college. But if I was in high school, no. I'm just be there.
Do you write what emotions that's pictured in your head, or is it just on your mind words?
It's more of I see it like
You visualize it,
yeah.
and then you just let it flow out.
Hmm.
Do you ever stumble across a word that you can't get out?
All the time.
All
I have
the
to
time?
I have to look up something to be a synonym for it.
Yeah. If you could give like to people younger than you peers along, what would you like to say to them?
What kind of advice would
you give them?
Man, if you're passionate about something, keep doing it. Even if you don't see yourself going somewhere with it, just keep doing it. What loss do you take from trying?
Yeah.
Just keep
going
with
that.
it.
What loss do you take from trying?
What loss do you take? Yeah. So you feel like you're very passionate about this?
Yes.
Could you see yourself, like, if the finance thing doesn't work, do you see yourself being a poet?
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'm good enough to make a living out of that.
Yeah.
But I definitely could see myself still doing it.
Okay.
And last question: has there ever been a moment in life where you stopped focusing on your talent to do other things?
Yes. When I started working out of high school and I started focusing on how I was gonna pay for college.
Yeah.
Then I just kind of put that bit to the back of my head.
How did that change things for you? Was it like a game changer? Like, oh, I don't have my poetry, so I don't have an outlet where I can just get stuff off my chest.
It wasn't really because I was more distracted by everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like I was stressing about anything in particular. Anything was on my mind. I was always distracted by either work or figuring out what we're gonna do for college.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm more definitely. So so that's what you do. You work, and you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta kind of college is here expensive. I know it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, guys. So that was going to end the show.
All right, Kentre, I do thank you so much for coming with us today.
Thank you.
Most definitely, your poem most definitely dope.
Much appreciated.
Yes, and y'all make sure to tune in with us
on Mondays from 5 to 7. Not this Monday coming up because we have a fall break, but the Monday after that. And guys, make sure you guys go to Instagram and follow at JSU_Hidden Talents, and also subscribe on YouTube. And you guys, we